In this vintage hair tutorial, I'll be showing you my favorite curling method for long hair. To create vintage waves for long hair, I like to use my Rockin Rollers, along with Duckbill Clips, a comb, pomade, and of course a setting product to set the hair. And for the brush out, I will also be using my Denman 7-row styling brush and a fine mist hairspray by Oribe. To prepare the hair for the curlers, I'm going to create my hair sections, starting out with the bang. I'm using Duckbill Clips to hold my sections in place. Behind the top section, I'm grabbing another equal-sized chunk that is the crown and separating that as well. These sections can be quite large because the length of the curler is long, but you'll want to keep your sections very thin due to the amount of hair you'll be wrapping around each curler, especially if your hair is long. Use the end of a rat tail comb to continue your hair sections around the back. I'll be dividing the back section into 3 vertical rows, leaving one section free, and that will be where we begin our curling. I'm taking a piece of that section and I'm going to saturate the hair with my setting lotion before applying the curler. After combing the lotion through the hair with my comb, I'm wrapping the section horizontally around the curler, keeping it flat like a ribbon to create a very smooth curl and essentially a smooth result for your brush out. Roll the hair around the curler completely, apply the snaps, and repeat. Something else you'll want to keep in mind is to not allow any pieces of the hair out of the curler. That can take a little bit of getting used to, so just be patient with yourself and practice. Depending on your hair thickness, you might only need 2 rollers for the section, making this one of my most low maintenance, easy hair curling techniques. And we can repeat this same method throughout each section of the hair. One thing you might be noticing in this video is, unlike most of my other setting videos, my hair is completely dry. This was an experiment testing out the Wella setting lotion compared to my Lotta Body setting lotion, which I have used on dry hair in the past. I wouldn't recommend doing this for the first time on dry hair just because it can make your hair feel more on the drier side. So I recommend you doing this method on slightly damp hair. If your hair has already dried from when you washed it or it's the next day, maybe just use a little spray bottle with water before applying your setting product. Now that I've completed all of the side sections, I will work on the crown, followed by the bang section. That top crown section is just going to have the rollers going back. And for the bang section, I did the first roller going backwards, and those front 2 sections will be rolled forwards. Alternatively, you could just roll all of the bangs backwards. Once you apply your curlers, you're going to want to utilize some method to keep them in place overnight. I'm wearing a lunch lady style hairnet from Amazon, followed by my Slumber Net. Now that it's the next day, we can remove all the hair netting, the curlers, and start brushing out the hair. Before applying any kinds of hairbrushes, I like to finger comb the curls just to get that initial detangling process started. Additionally, I like to use a pomade to help prevent frizz and add shine. If you prefer a curlier style, you don't have to use so much of a hairbrush, you can just use your fingers instead. But to create waves, I'm going to start by combing out the hair with my Denman 7-row styling brush. If you want to prevent hair breakage, definitely start from the bottom and work your way up. Once the hair is thoroughly brushed through, you can start adding some shaping with a comb. Hold the grooves that start to form with your fingers and shape the hair in the direction it wants to go. To emphasize the waves that form, you can add your duckbill clips, pushing the waves to and away from the face. Add a little bit of hairspray to secure those waves. And to finish out the back, you can continue those waves with your comb. To finish off the style, apply some final layers of hairspray and fine-tune those waves with a comb. And that concludes one of my favorite styling methods for creating a simple 1940s vintage wave.